investors will fail at crypto because of greed, FOMO, basically because they want quick, easy money. But this doesn't have to be you. If you focus on education, if you put the work in. Today is all about taking profits with XRP. I'll be telling you what's been going on, some of the latest exciting XRP news. I'll tell you some data you can use to help take profits. I'll tell you my latest exit strategy, and I'll be telling you specifically how I'm taking profits with XRP. XRP news. Little summary of what's been going on over the last 5 to 6 days. The SEC approves XRP futures ETFs. On April the 28th, the US Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, reportedly gave the green light to ProShares for 3 XRP futures-based ETFs, initially set to launch on April the 30th. So that was yesterday. These include the ProShares XRP Strategy ETF, Short XRP Strategy ETF, and XRP Blend Strategy ETF, offering leveraged and inverse exposure to XRP price via futures contracts. Just for clarity, spot ETFs offer a simpler and more pure investment experience, mimicking an asset's price movements directly, while futures-based ETFs may be more complex with potential tracking errors and basis risk impacting investment returns. So that's the difference between spot and futures ETFs. Brazil launches first XRP spot ETF. On April 27th, Hashdex launched the world's first spot XRP ETF on Brazil's B3 exchange, marking a significant milestone for XRP's global adoption. This move has fueled optimism for potential US spot XRP ETF approvals, with applications from firms like 21 Shares, Bitwise, Franklin Templeton, Grayscale, and WisdomTree still under SEC review, possibly until Q4 2025. Ripple SEC settlement talks. The resolution of Ripple's lawsuit with the SEC in March 2025 continues to influence XRP sentiment. Recent reports indicate ongoing settlement discussions, with Ripple's chief legal officer proposing terms like a reduced penalty and lifting the injunction on XRP institutional sales. Price movements and market performance. XRP saw a 6.7% price increase over the last week, reaching $2.36 on April the 28th, a 3-week high, with a market cap of around 131 billion. So this is a huge crypto. Despite some consolidation around the $2.18, $2.30 range, analysts are optimistic, citing a 600% surge in on-chain payment volume and transaction count over 4 days, alongside a 67% spike in active addresses. XRP outperformed many top cryptos, which were in the red, and analysts predict a potential 55% rally to $3 or even $7 in the near term, driven by ETF optimism and technical breakouts. On-chain activity and whale movements. XRP's network saw significant activity with over 11.7 million transactions processed in a single day, and large whale transactions reported, including 4.56 million XRP bought from Coinbase and 29.5 million XRP moved from Coinbase's cold wallet to institutional accounts. This activity suggests strong investor interest and potential accumulation. This barely scratches the surface, as there's been loads of exciting news for Ripple and XRP. All I would say is to manage your expectations with this hugely popular crypto. I am bullish, and I see the price going up significantly when CBDCs are rolled out worldwide. But just don't spend all your time on X, on YouTube, listen to people talking about $100 XRP, $1,000 XRP. Yes, I am bullish, and I think maybe $10, $15, which I'm going to get to in a minute with some price predictions, but not $100 in 2025. You've got to manage your expectations. Please don't spend too much time with your confirmation bias. I've done it in 2021 with Solana, and really, this isn't the way to go. As I keep saying, 2025 is all about taking profits. You need a plan, a proper plan. On that note, I'm going to talk about the data you can use to help you take profits. So the main data is the global M2 money supply. When you look into it for crypto, high risk assets like crypto, it's all about liquidity. Now that liquidity is going to go up significantly because big countries like the US and China have to turn the money printers on because they have to refinance their huge debts. So this is something to monitor over the next few months. I'm also looking at the ISM manufacturing index, basically checking to see the state of the American economy, or one of the ways you can check. Now this is currently at 49. Once this gets to above 50, this is where we want it to be. And around 60, that's a sign I'll be taking profits. Then it's market emotions, and I mainly use the fear and greed index. Basically with this, you want to go against the herd. So if there's a load of fear, this is your chance to buy in or buy back in if possible. If there's loads of greed, this is your time to take profit. Technical analysis is something I use to check to see where we are in the market. Are we sideways, uptrend, downtrend? And I use simple moving average, exponential moving average, RSI, which is relative strength index, and volume mainly. I'm not a day trader. I just want to know the general direction of the market to help me take profits. I use the Bitcoin dominance chart, others dominance chart. I'm keeping fully up to date every single day. And I use X, YouTube. I'm reading articles all over the place, Cointelegraph, TradingView, etc., etc. And finally, I'm checking to see if retail are back in the market. Now, to do this, there are a few ways. You can check on Apple App Stores, and if Coinbase, Binance, other exchanges are somewhere near the top, you know that retail are back in. You're also going to get shitloads of messages from friends and family, what to buy, when to sell, how to get the next 100x, etc., etc. So this is the data I use to take profits. Now, if you want to know how I'm putting all that together, you can book a one-to-one strategy call. All you've got to do is type yes below in the comments. And then you can join my school community and you get a one-to-one strategy call. And I'll be talking more about my school community, how I can help you win in crypto later on in a few minutes. So my latest exit strategy. There we are. Exit strategy 2025. It's aligned with my risk tolerance and goals, which should be the same for every investor with any type of investment. I'm going to take up to 50% out in Q2 if alt season starts. Then I'll take 30% out in Q4. I'll leave 20% in long term. This strategy is for some of my main positions like Solana, Sui, HBAR, XRP, and Casper. For Tau, I'm going to wait until Q4. Then I'll take 80% out. 20% is for long term. All my other shit coins from the last bull run, I'll be taking out in Q4. So for a bit of speculation, a bit of fun, I'm going to tell you some of my price targets. Take this with a pinch of salt. It's not financial advice, as always. I'm just trying to help you with my crypto experience because I know how to lose in crypto and I know how to win in crypto. 2017, 2018, I fucked up massively, but 2021, I got some huge wins. Anyway, price targets. Solana, $750. Sui, $15. HBAR, $1. XRP, $10. Maybe 10, somewhere around $10 to $20. Because like I said, I am bullish on XRP. And Tau, $9,000. This is a bit out there, and it's mainly because of info I've had off Seam Kid, someone worth following. So that's my exit strategy. How am I taking profits specifically with XRP? So like I said, in Q2, if alt season starts, I'll be taking 50% out. Then the pressure's off. Hopefully this will help me with some of my goals, some of my financial goals. Then the other 50%, right? Q4, I'll either forget about XRP and leave it long term, or if XRP goes up significantly, I'll take another 30% out because I'm all about profits in 2025, as I've said. But I am very, very bullish on XRP, and I do want some long term because if them CBDCs do get rolled out and XRP is used, the price will increase, in my humble opinion, significantly. As I said earlier, Just don't spend too much time dreaming about $100 XRP, $1,000 XRP. It's not realistic, certainly not in 2025. You need a strategy. You need a proper exit plan. Now, if you have got an exit strategy, let me know in the comments below. So to finish, I'm going to tell you how I can help you win in crypto with my 8 years of crypto experience. Now, as I briefly touched on, 2017, 2018, I fucked up. I made loads of mistakes over the last 8 years, so I know what not to do. But in 2021, I took some huge profits. I had some big wins, some 3x, 5x, and I even got a huge win with Solana. I got into Solana at around $3, and eventually it went up to about $269. So this is a 90x. Yes, it is a bit of luck, I'll admit, but I put together a well-researched portfolio at the start of 2021, January 2021. And if you really want to win in crypto, you learn the 4-year cycle. You think a bit longer term. Now, if you want all of my 8 years experience, you can join my school community. There, you get an investing courses. You get 4 investing courses, you get a one-to-one strategy call, and you're getting a weekly newsletter exclusive to the community. This is going to keep you fully up to date and is going to help you to take profits. So let me talk about my main investing course, Simple Crypto Investing. This takes you 3 hours and it's got literally all of my 8 years experience. In 3 hours, saving you shitloads of time and saving you from expensive, painful mistakes. So if you're interested, look at my main channel, look in the description, you're going to find the link. It's risk-free because you get a 7-day free trial, and then for limited time only, it's $19 a month. This is going to help you win in crypto. It's going to help you to take profits. Now, if you're not interested in the school community, just watch some of my videos on YouTube. Basically, I want to use my 24 years experience as an investor, my 8 years experience as a crypto investor to help as many people as possible, because I have had an up and down journey as an investor, and then mistakes can get painful financially and emotionally. Anyway, comments, Amelia Nelmes, that's it. Ultra Green Pyramid Scheme, good luck, bud. Pyramid Scheme, well, judge it for yourself. Have a look at the video, see if you think I'm selling a pyramid scheme. Hi, well, can you show some proof? Well, if you look at my YouTube videos, if you look at my school community, you'll get proof. That's about it for now. Good luck with your crypto investing. I really hope you do well.